Hello everybody and welcome back to Theme Park Coastin, and today we are over here at Chessington World of Adventures for their February half-term event. And with me today we have got Adam, my dad and my mum for this event over here. We're going to check out everything they have to offer, ride all the rides and just have a really good day at the park. So Adam, are you excited for today over here at Chessington?
I mean, I'm really excited to get back to this place. We came here a lot in the off season, obviously.
For zoo days and stuff.
Yeah, it's actually the only theme park open in the UK in the off season. So yeah, obviously we came down quite a lot. However, it's nice to be back to actually ride some rides, especially Tomb Blasters today. That's quite a big thing that I'm really looking forward to riding again. And also they got their refurb a couple of years back now, so it'd be nice to experience that again. But also you got room on the broom, blue barnacle, just
some rides, yeah. So nice. In terms of this event compared to the others, it's basically a bigged up zoo day which costs a bit of money to head to, so you kind of got all the zoo day stuff that are normally on. You've got the animals, you've got a few rides, but then on top of that they also added on rides like, of course, Tomb Blasters and attractions like that.
Yeah, so
just to boost up a little bit.
I believe it's £20 per person. I was looking at this one, it's about £20 per person, and it's 25 each buy on game. So that's
it's quite a lot, I personally think, for what they have to offer today. But you never know. We haven't been here yet. It's the second day it's open, so we'll check it out. And it is very, very quiet today. So I think with no further ado, let's head towards our first attraction over here at Chessington World of Adventures. Okay, first up, we're heading over towards the Tomb Blasters and passing the new for 2021 Croc Drop. And still, this very day, it looks impressive, doesn't it?
It still looks amazing. And I mean, even though you've got all these Disney parks around the world, it still looks good for the UK. It was a great decision.
Yeah, there's an incredible structure, isn't there? And previously, over on the zoo days, they had some scaffolding over on here. We didn't unfortunately film any vlogs for you guys from that event, but it seems like it's all as good as new now, so it's very exciting for when it does open again back in March. Before the ride that is opened, and our first ride of the day, it is going to be no other than Tomb Blasters.
It has to be, doesn't it?
It has to be. The biggest ride here, the main part of this event.
Staple for February half-term.
Yeah, I remember one year they had Vampire, didn't they, for open?
Yeah, well, I mean, I believe it was 2020 when they had Scorpion and they had Gruffalo, which was a pretty good year actually. I quite enjoyed that year. But yeah,
so
we'll see.
I wouldn't say it's the same this year to have Tomb Blasters open, but nevertheless, nothing beats a dark ride like this. And actually, a fun little fact for you guys is you actually board the car through here. So the queue doesn't go in such a clever way, but in reality, I'll show you when we get towards the station. But those doors there are actually the doors at the end of the station. But when you're walking around across all the bridges and then you're going over into the inside of the tomb, it really feels like you're actually nowhere near where you started off. But in reality, very cleverly done, you did. And I feel like nowadays with these new rides like Croc Drop and stuff, they haven't got the same atmosphere in the queue lines that they used to. Walking along the like this, and the old Ramses Adventure queue line over the top, which you always see just over there, same sort of thing. So it's fun to go along. How cool is that? You get to walk on some wobbly bridges and stuff. Well, nowadays, rides just like cattle pens, which really isn't as great.
It's not good, but you know what? I mean, we still get better themed attractions now.
So we're trying to be better themed, but the queue lines, I think, still need to get a bit more on its game to then start, of course, being much more enjoyable for the overall experience. Have a walk on queue like this, doesn't matter how the queue is.
I mean, it doesn't really matter, but I think we're some of the first people of the day on this. So
yeah, pretty exciting. Let's go on to Tomb Blasters, and I'm gonna get the high score. You wait and see. Look, walk on queue for Tomb Blasters, not too bad indeed. And when I threw out the doors earlier, those doors just stand at the end, right here. They are the doors I was talking about. But yeah, let's get on the ride. Literally straight walk on, not even like at the gates. We're literally straight on, and we're gonna get our guns and get ready to go off on Tomb Blasters.
From escaping into the outside world, I can control everything in peace. It's now safe to remove your spectral glasses. You are ready to go. Trying to bring me
Okay, we have just finished our first ride of many over here today on Toon Blasters, and that ride is amazing. You don't really realise it when you are playing the game, but I decided not to play the game this time and film some clips for you guys, and by doing that I noticed all the theming and effort that's gone into that ride, and even the ride vehicles itself. Due to being able to move as well, you really get a proper immersive experience on that attraction. So one time, if it has got a short queue, and you know you're going to do it more than once in a day, so for example, with every half term, where it's walk on and they're still sending around empty trains as we speak, it's probably worth giving it a go, just to see how awesome the theming is around. But Adam, you were shocked too when you were on the go, weren't you, this time?
I mean, like, I've always said that Toon Blasters, like, wasn't the best dark ride in the world. It's not great. However, today, like, it may have been because it was walk on, I don't know, but like, that was really, really good. Like, all the effects were working except for the rolling ball at the start. All the effects were working.
The storyline's great as well.
The storyline's great. Like, that is incredible. Like, honestly, this is turned into one of my favourite dark rides here in the UK now. Like, that's definitely worth the ride. I mean, the theming as well, like the queue, the actual ride itself, like even the exit as well, themed. So yeah, that's definitely attraction too if you come down it.
Yeah, it is. And like I said, we have waited before for like 90 minutes plus for this attraction.
Yeah.
And after that, it's not as enjoyable, especially when the fast passes just keep going in. It makes the queue 10 times longer. So when it does like that, maybe ride isn't as fun. And also when it's full and you've got everyone shooting everything, you don't really get a massively high score. Maybe not as fun either. But the ride that we did today is definitely in my top 10. And if you want to check out our list, we have done a top 10 rides at Legoland. Top 10 rides at Chessington video, which will be up there. We've done Legoland too. Top ride at Chessington will be up there. We posted it yesterday just for this vlog. And if you want to see it out, it's really, really awesome because we do count down all of our favourite rides, give our reviews of the attractions over here at Chessington. But yeah, great start to the day. Yeah, I know.
What a start.
I've absolutely gone back, and I want to go on again. We were going to stay on, but we needed a toilet. So we will go on again later. I will play the game, see if I can beat my total score of 69,000. Because if I beat that's my best ever score. Could do today because no one else is playing.
I mean,
so,
literally, I mean, it was only us and like, another group on that. So
yeah,
well, I believe we're the first train.
Well, you think you probably were the first train of the day. It is mega empty here today.
It's like 10:30 now. So.
Yeah, good start. Good start for the day. Up second, we have got Dragon Fury. I'm just joking. We're heading to Land of the Dragon for some almost better rides, some would argue, these ones over here. And you may notice, or you may not, but they have redone the Land of the Dragon over here. And the new paint job on it, the new characters you see up there, it looks a lot better than it did before. Like, remember back in 2019, this land was also open, and it's different. It's very different. All the lot more colourful characters, the rides are amazing. It's all really lit up compared to what it used to be like, and we never ever go in there, do we?
No,
so
I mean, usually we just find Dragon's Fury too. I mean, we get an overview of the area.
We get an overview from the top there, but we never actually go into the area itself and experience it. Of course, you got the Dragon Playhouse. We don't go in there for obvious reasons. You got this right here, Sea Dragons. We'll head on there a bit later, and then finally, right back, quite hidden. People don't normally notice it. There's actually a ride called Griffin's Galleon, which is a timber tugboat style ride for anyone that want to fall park. So again, pretty good fun, and I'll be honest, I thought I was going to read those things over there. That looking a bit tatty. Maybe we'll before part reopens, but we're going to head on a few rides around here, I think, because we never do them again. But first, guys, I'm not going to miss it out. The new for 2024, I think it's just before the London Resort opens. Alternately, I don't really know what date it is, but the new B&M launch wing coaster. So excited for that. But the construction period is on the way soon, when it really starts taking place later on this year. But yeah, looking forward to that too. Just a little bit more about construction over here at Chessington. As you can probably see by that, not a lot has started over here at the park. But of course, with the opening date still being quite a long way away, you wouldn't expect stuff to start. We've got to get the plan permissions in, and then they're of course going to get the parts and build the ride itself. But again, so excited for that attraction. But we have just completed Griffin's Galleon, and I've only ever done that ride twice. The first time was on Zoo Days 2020, and the second time was on the February half term this year. So We haven't done that one, have we?
No, I mean it's nice to do it occasionally, but like when you come when the main season's done, so like you're not really as bothered to do Griffin's Galleon.
Yeah.
As of course, like we've got like Death's Bounty, like about 10-minute drive going past.
Yeah, like Legoland, and but also we haven't got one either. So
No, we don't do that much. But...
I've only done it like twice that one over at Legoland. However, I was asking, I was telling the audience over here, and that the new ride's coming. But what year is it coming in? I don't know. I forgot.
Believe it's set to open in 2023.
It's just one night, you off.
Yeah, it's just with B&M Wing Coaster Boomerang, which is
Pretty exciting. Oh, that's what I forgot. Yeah, it's also launching, isn't it? Also launching, isn't it?
Yeah, so yeah, it will launch as well. It'll have a backwards launch, it will have a forward launch, and it will have one inversion, so pretty cool, yeah. Pretty cool stuff for a ride over here at Chessington. And one thing I'm talking about Chessington is this sort of park. I don't know what it is about it, but it's got something about this park where it doesn't feel like the others. Fort Park are probably older kids, Legoland's probably younger kids, and then you've got Alden Towers for a family, but Chessington's sort of park where there's something about it where it just doesn't fit in just right with me. I used to like Island of Edge. For me, it's between each area. So the best example of this, I don't know, it would probably be like this area here, like Transylvania. It's very sort of mixed match. And then you look at stuff like, I don't know, Mexicana's like Forbidden Kingdom, I believe it's called. Yeah, it's very mixed match. They're not really themed around the same thing, and like Forbidden Kingdom to Land of the Tigers or whatever. It's just so like there's not really a gap in between. Like it's all what Legoland does. They have like the train track in between. But this part doesn't really have anything to split it up. They just have a sign. It just doesn't really work.
Yeah, so hopefully when the new ride does open up, it'll start distinguishing the land more, and they'll make it something of a bigger audience than a park. It's going to be a big ride, isn't it?
I mean,
yeah.
Cool Drop was good to see.
And you can also see as well at the park, they're starting to add these massive mascots, which was Tiger Walk, Croc Drop, and now finally they're going to add a massive with a tiger, aren't they?
I don't know. I can't remember what it's.
It's definitely a massive model, man.
It's a huge model, like the main structure.
So like a cock on the map in the future, it all up. But yeah, Valley Chessington, in my eyes, it's 40 minutes away from us. It's not a long way, and we do enjoy going here. Always good value as well, this park. It's kind of those good value ones. Very near London as well, so definitely come over here. Whether you're going to come in February or August where it's packed or whatever, it's definitely worth a visit over towards the park.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Next up, on our very quiet day over here at Chessington, we have got Blue Barnacle. And these are the theming, the queue lines, isn't it? It's good, yeah. It's otherwise I have got the good 3 queue lines around here. And I never mind queuing in here. You've got, of course, all the pirate stuff, and then the view of the ride as well is spectacular.
I mean, it's a shame that Black Bucket used to be here.
Oh, I was gonna mention that.
It used to be so much better.
I was going to say, I've got a bone to pick with the park.
At least we've still got...
Black Buccaneer was easily my 4th favourite ride of the park. The structure used to be so much bigger, like we used to have a massive points up there. You used to literally go higher than the trees when it was originally there. We have got vlogs. We have got vlogs earlier on the channel from like 2018 time where that ride was open. We used to ride it every single trip without a doubt. But then recently, 2020, they changed it for some reason for Blue Barnacle, and I don't really know why. I was outside the family park, they moved Rams's Edge, and now they moved Black Barnacle to add this children's ride in. But yeah, visual to that, however, it is still a great ride over here at the park. So whenever I talk about this ride being bad, it's not bad. It's just that I'm gutted they moved such a great ride at the park.
They moved it. And these well, like Legoland, like they are sort of, I'm not sure what they're doing with their pirate ship as well. Like Jolly Rocker.
Yeah, that's stuff going on as well.
That's also under construction at the moment, sort of. It's been taken down.
Yeah, it's been taken down. So I hope they're not going to change it like with this one. However, again, got some weird seating arrangements too on this ride. Yeah. Nevertheless, I'm very excited to jump aboard and set sail on Blue Barnacle. Me hearties, and we've just finished Black Buccaneer. I found out that was actually horrendous. But what a ride was that? I didn't think too much when we first went on it, and we got back row.
Yeah,
and wow, was there any way I could use to describe it?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Blue Barnacle. The thing is, like all the other groups were on the other side of like the boat, so where the middle was, like it was full the other side. There were like maybe about 15 to 20 people the other side, and it was only us two on the other side. So obviously the weight pushed it down a little bit, so we got a bit higher. And it was good, yeah.
Another thing you can probably guess, to get the best experience on the ride, sit as far back as you can, because obviously you go higher, and the higher you go, the more intense the experience is. Now still, as it doesn't, it's not that back in here. It still can't get that legendary feel.
I feel like it goes as high as Black.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Well, no, I feel like it still was. I mean, I feel like it was at the same angle. I just feel like Black Buccaneer was higher. If you know what I mean. Like the boat, it was a bit higher,
same angle.
Made it.
But if you got the most intense pirate ship in the UK, it used to be over at Lightwater Valley, the Black Pearl, which went fully upside down. Unfortunately, that's now been removed, as well as all of Lightwater Valley. But now it's Drayton Manor, the most intense one. Me and Hugo went on that the other day, and we literally sat at the back of a boat, and it was at the other end, it was empty, and wow, it felt scary, alright. It was really, really intense. We are now, however, over in the Trail of the Kings, another area which we never, ever go in, apart from maybe a quick walk around. Yeah. But yeah, that doesn't look too good, does it? No, luckily it's no longer the tiger one in here, it's just the bush dogs. But never, you never know.
I wouldn't like to have been here when that happened though.
No, yeah.
In case you thought he was going to keep going.
Yeah, at least it's not this side. This side, I would have probably decided to leave it sooner, but yeah, it's really cool down here.
It's quite cool.
They got decent sized enclosures at the least. Like, they're not too tiny, but at the same time, there's some places that definitely does do it better than over here. But again, it's a conservation sort of charity thing, as much as I could say. Like,
I mean, it's sort of like Towers has like Towers Loving Care for like the towers.
Yeah.
And they have like the actual theme park. This is basically the same sort
it's a sort of place where it will offend some people and not others, and I feel like I personally am not sure where I am on the issue. Yeah. I like the animals. I think over at Tiger Rock they got some awesome areas for tigers over there.
Yeah, that's really good.
And for these little animals down here, so I think it's probably perfect. I don't know if you can see him just running down there in the corner.
Tiny, and it's only him.
It is tiny, yeah. Well, there's a few of them in there, but these bush dogs here, look at the size of them, and then they've got the old tiger. But again, when it was tigers in there, not an awful lot of food, I do have to say. But those bush dogs are loving it.
Yeah. I mean, what I think they should, I think there's like where Tiger Rock is, I think they should put like a bridge from that enclosure to like the lion one, and just have the lions in that.
Yeah, we're lining the whole thing. Yeah,
that would make a bit more space.
Yeah, because it's so especially you go across the gorillas a bit. They got okay amount of room. However, I am someone who does like animals having a lot of space and being free. So in the future, is it going to end up how SeaWorld was when they did remove the animals and thrill rides?
Building more coasters.
Yeah, so
like talking about SeaWorld in Busch Gardens, they have an Iron Guys the other day, pretty cool.
Very exciting, they sort of stuff. Hopefully, maybe going this year over there. You never know. Lots of trips coming up again. Yeah, if you do enjoy this video, make sure to subscribe for daily uploads on the channel from everything from vlogs to top 10s to literally everything. There's a trip coming up in a couple of weeks, and there's so many on this year. It's so exciting year on the channel. Our 5th anniversary as well of doing vlogs for you guys. So it is very, very exciting. But yeah, let's have a quick look at some monkeys over here. You can just see them just gorillas. Gorillas are monkeys, aren't they, right?
Part of the monkey family.
Exactly, so they're monkeys. They're monkeys. And then you can see them up there, just about. There you go, guys. I'll show you some clips of them before we continue our day.
He's got loads up on there. He's going to hide in the corner.
One of them just went indoors, I thought. But
to the front, please. Oh, I think we're missing someone. Ah, there you are, Cat.
Off we go into Room of the Broom. I know after a quick pre-show, which is, I'll say at best, okay, we are heading through the various rooms that you can explore inside the Chessington Manor house. And Adam, we went in for the opening back in 2019, waited 3 hours for this ride. Definitely not worth that. However, at the same time, it's good fun to go in right now. It's a good fun ride, I don't know, for like one time every year or so, just to head through But yeah, nothing that I'm going to rave about doing every single time to the park. It's got some really fun characters for the little kids, loads of interactivity, and
It's nice. Yeah.
it's a nice little thing. It's like basically,
It's worth doing.
it's basically a bad Disney queue line. Is what it is.
I mean, I quite like it. Like, I feel like this would be a good queue line. Like, I feel like if Merlin want to bring it to the next step, I feel like this should be their queue line.
But if you come for like a dark ride sort of thing, like imagine this, walk through here, all the activities. Yeah, I don't know. Personally though, for the ride itself, they could have done better. Like,
Yeah, like I feel like
I know.
maybe like added like a drop tower in, like, cause, like
even at the end, because that's something little at the end.
yeah, or, like, maybe like a car ride around towards the end, like maybe Man Two Swords in London does. Like.
Yeah, anything something with it just builds up and then it just makes you walk out of the end. There's no real amazing thing at the end. Oh, he's got the amazing thing at the end. It's a bit amazing at the end. Very funny.
I am a bird, as green as can be. Is there room in the room?
Frog has eaten Witch's wand. Hit the fireflies and see.
Over the moors and the mountains that flew, the frog jumped for joy in his
Oh my god, I know it's a dragon! Oh my god, it's a dragon!
And ships.
We're amazed. Which way could it be? Oh wait, it's not a maze, it's just a walkthrough. It's literally just a walkthrough.
It's inside!
Good screens though, very, very creative. But is it here? Oh no, it's not. Hello guys. It's in here. And off we go. And out we go. That was really on the broom. What can I say apart from that was,
It was alright.
it was alright at best. Alright at best.
It's not like I don't know. I
not
feel
for your
like
age group.
it's good that they've got all the animatronics there. I feel like that's good because it shows Merlin moving more towards animatronics, so that's pretty good. But I mean, overall, I feel like they could have added maybe like a drop tower in there, or like just something
Just as a
bit extra.
Could you imagine a Merlin version of the Disney Haunted House? Like Phantom Manor and stuff inside of here. Awesome facade for it. It kept it really spooky. Even kept the Hocus Pocus Hall theme in. We could have done like a little like dark ride going throughout the house and the rooms. That's what I would have done. It would have cost them more, but then it wouldn't have a walk-on queue with it. It would have a better queue with the main rides here.
Yeah.
Centre from when you walk into the park. That's just what I'd have done if I owned it. Hey ho, moving the room, fun little ride for the younger ones, and nowadays had a 5-minute queue on a build that really haven't displayed it in the centre. After, let's just say, a very terrible ride, we are now heading to a very amazing place, Captain's Fish and Chip Shop.
Amazing.
And I love this place. I mean, it's our place in Chessington. This is where we always go to this place. Such great
whenever we
value,
have food,
such great food. We don't actually get a lot. We don't even we just get some chips and bring some bread of our own to make some sandwiches. But I love it here. I think it's just really awesome. Some amazing theming on the outside. Inside's okay. And you can stay outside in the summer as well.
Also, another really cool thing about this is you can actually get a preview of a vampire down there.
Yeah, you remember track.
Just go over the fence, you can actually get a preview of a
Zoom
vampire.
into it down there, you see the vampire. And also, you've got the lift till right up here. So in the summer, you can watch it go round while eating your chips.
And also a blue barnacle, so.
I'll give you a review on the prices as well over here from outside of the shop. So you've got
It's Merlin, it's not
it's
too
Merlin, so you
bad.
expect it to be a lot. It's got a battered sausage meal for £8.50. You can get some kids meals for like £5.75. Some what else can you get over here? You get some drinks and stuff, but yeah,
And then you get some sauces and like gravy and all that stuff.
in reality, it's not actually a bad price.
It's not the worst, I mean, it's theme park prices, that's what got it.
Yeah, you got to think.
I mean, the thing is that you have to sort of prepare, it's a theme park.
And if you are on your pass holder, you get a discount as well,
Yeah,
which is really cool.
you get 20% off. So.
Depending on what your pass you are, though.
Yeah.
So yeah, not too bad. And you get some chips, bring a roll, that's perfect. In Captain Fish and Chip Shop. After having a very delicious meal over in the Captain's Fish and Chip Shop, we are continuing our day over here at Chessington World of Adventures. And next up, to let our food go down, we're heading into the gift shop. Now, out of all the parks, this is personally my worst gift shop in the UK. It hasn't really got a lot of Chessington stuff. It's got a lot of teddies and always other bits and bobs, but you can get them anywhere. While with Chessington stuff, the actual like merchandise and the rides on, we haven't got an awful lot, but you never know. 2022, will it be different? Well, let's go in and find out right away. Okay, off we go. So, over here in the shop, it kind of like a queue line, but if you know what I mean, when you do enter into a shop, the first thing that you're bombarded with is all of these like teddies and like that. You don't really get that merch I really want, and then you continue around here and eventually you come across some like Lego sets. Obviously these are all characters from the rides, like River the Broom, Elmer's that's just outside there, you've got all characters there, Gruffalo as well. So it is merch, but it's not to do a park. And then finally you've got Lego, and then over here is the literally only bit of ride merch you can get. You've got a few little lanyards here, resins, we've got all of those, as well as just finish over here, you've got some pin badges and a Chessington teddy, as well as some keyrings. So not an awful lot to do with the park itself.
I would say if you want some, if you're at Chessington and you want some decent merch, best place to head to is Alton Towers.
Exactly, like, yeah, it's not a lot.
Like a football from like Chessington at Towers before.
Yeah, there was
I don't know why that was, but yeah, it was really weird. I mean, this shop's not the best. I mean, the pin badges are probably the best you're gonna find in it, but they do occasionally do something decent. Postcards. I don't mind it. I like the look of a top shop as well. We have got a pair of these at home, and they are good fun to play with. But again, £7 price. Discount also include like the food. They used to be about £5, so
yeah,
it's gone up.
It has definitely gone up, and yeah, I don't know. You may like all this sort of stuff. It's just personally, whenever I go to a theme park, I don't think I buy an overpriced keyring, which I can buy from the shop down the end of my road. Yeah, I'd rather buy some authentic Chessington merchandise. What an amazing view of Chessington from up here over in the Two Blasters queue line. Now, many people don't actually know about this, but in a matter of fact, this is the queue line just to the left here. And if you go up here, no one will just walk past it, but actually, there's an amazing balcony across here, giving you an absolutely splendid view of the park. You see everything from the drop over on Tiger Rock to the old benches down there that really haven't been used a lot, to the amazing tiger enclosures. And if it's mentioned how big it was earlier, take a look at that. As you can imagine, you've got all of that there, and then you continue over there, some more at the back, and to the side there's loads as well. So there is a lot, and obviously this is where the tigers get brought in through the van, probably down here. So yeah, some pretty cool stuff from up here. And then of course, this is the entrance to the ride itself. And if you don't know, we're heading back on it for our second ride of the day. Unfortunately, we're not going to go down the long way anymore. We're going down the short way, just nip through here. I think, yeah, just nip through here. I think there's no queue anyway, so even if we are in here, we'd have to wait, but there is no queue. Yeah. So we're just going to watch it on. However, what I do want to mention is that this time, we are not actually going to be filming on the ride itself. I saw films like clips when the cars going off and stuff, but I'm going to get the highest score in the group. And are you going to play along this time?
I mean, I'll probably play this time. I mean, what I usually do is I usually have my first time on a dart that I don't play, just to appreciate the theming, and then the second time I usually play.
Yeah, so I'm going to play this time, and I'm going to play this time. See who gets the highest. Comment down below. Who do you think will get the highest out of me and Adam? And obviously, if you guess me, you're probably more likely to be right. However, Adam, you never know.
I don't know. I haven't played on this for a while. So.
I do try best to get as high a score as I can. I've got little notes on my phone of all the laser games around the world and my highest score for a bit of fun. So maybe we'll get the highest, maybe we won't, I don't know. Whatever it is, we'll get a fun ride over here in this very well themed ride.
Right there.
It'll be arriving shortly. Please prepare to launch.
I am not looking at that.
Who do you think got the highest score in the whole car? I think I did. I mean the whole train, in fact, actually. 77,650, I think it was. And we've just done it. We have just beaten my record over on laser. Smashed it, Two Blasters. We were only 10,000 off getting the highest score of the day, and like 800,000 off getting the highest score of the season. So I don't really get how I got that score, if we broke down or something. But yeah. Really impressive, I'm really happy I managed to do that. I want to get to 100,000 next time, so stay tuned to the channel. Haven't already, make sure to subscribe and like, because of course we can make more videos just like this and we can maybe beat the record. So if that doesn't deserve to subscribe, I don't know what will. But yeah, Adam, did you play or not? You didn't play, did you?
So we actually got the front row, so I thought on Two Blasters, if you don't know, you very rarely get the front row. So we got the front row till I was like, I won't play, but...
Yeah, like I said, a few tips and tricks on the best player in the whole train. I'll let you know. The train was full. Is that what you do on the ride is either A, what you do is you use the front of the car, because if you're at the front of the train, it means that you get those ones just before everyone else does, and especially at the end, there's a little like another room down the back. If you shoot it, because it's like a projection, you can get like 4 or 5 in one shot. So I just catch those at the end. And option B, you get the back of the train, because at the end of the ride, when it all stops, you can still get some from behind. In the middle is not as good, because that's where everyone else tries shooting. So try and find those ones, and no one else is getting, and just go back and forward. Even if you shake a little bit, we were checking because I'm going to trap them all. However you do play it though, try and have fun. It's all about having fun over here, and that's what we enjoy over on Tomb Blasters. I'm going to give you Tomb Blasters and Laser Blaster, but it is Tomb Blasters this one. So yeah, that's basically the main ride from over here at the park for this February half-term event. And so far, it's been okay. If I was going to be honest with you guys, the price to enter in is a little steep, and it seems like basically it's like a town centre with all the shops, all the cafes, all the games are open, but not really rides open. It feels like I just literally just doing it just to grab a bit more money. However, as Merlin Pass holders who don't spend a lot of money all the time, it's nice to be able to head down here and experience what there is to do. However, it would have cost us around £80, if not, because it's £20 each to get in otherwise, and £80 to get in for a family of 4. Yeah, I'd probably wait till the summer, for being honest with you guys, because at the summer you get discounts about like buy one get one free, so it would really be like an extra 40-50 quid extra if you went for the summer. But if not, come over here, and if I was going to choose any event that we've been to, I would actually choose Legoland half-time event, because all the rides apart from the water attractions are open, so you can experience a lot more there during your day than you can over here. There's still time though. If you want to experience this event, you've got until the end of this week, so I'm posting this on Sunday, posting on Monday I think it is. I've obviously made this video on Sunday, and then it's closing the Sunday. So at the end of this week, while Legoland is open till the end of the week after. There's still a lot of time to enjoy it. If you want to go out and check them out, make sure to do it, as you have a really, really awesome day at the park, and you get some really nice food as well from over here. But I think next up we're going to head on a few more animals, see what else there's to do. There's not a lot left, to be honest. We've got like Elmer flying Dumbos, tiny trucks and something we're going to do,
some stuff to do, but like,
and little bits of bobs.
Yeah, I mean, like, for us, we sort of don't know. I mean, if you're younger, like, there's still quite a lot here to go. Like, I'd say if about our age, so about 14 age, basically, I'd say you're probably worth coming down here for a couple of hours, 3 hours, maybe max.
We so far had 2 hours, and we're trying to figure out what to do right now.
I mean, if you're under 8, I mean, you'll probably...
You could probably have a down there. I wish I opened the rainforest area. It would actually be nice.
That was one thing.
They've got some stuff going on there.
There is one of the rides shut there though, because it's actually getting like a refurb, and that's Treetop Hobbits.
I'll get on the water bike, that'd be well cold with them off.
Yeah, that'd be cold. But I mean, like, Jungle Rangers, like, I think that should be open in my opinion.
Yeah, it's just a little bit of that. Take them out of this cafe here. No, we don't need to have this, and you have all the restaurants open, all the games open. Take a few.
Chicken's amazing.
It's amazing. Don't get me wrong, it is amazing. But you've got pizza pasta, drop chicken, you've got cat fish and chips. You've got so many of those. Plus, you've also got those little like ball throwing games and stuff, which I know
one of those,
which I know James and Uncle Lost would absolutely love how all the restaurants open, but not rides. But over here we're Coastin, and probably you guys as well. You want to experience the rides. So with a few more little rides, shut up a few other restaurants without running out of staff.
It only needs
and
one
that's what I would do. Yeah, exactly. So maybe one to operate, one to do a thing. There's more than one staff in these restaurants.
Yeah, no, I mean, I get Quote Drop, because Quote Drop you need like probably about 4 or 5 staff to run Quote Drop. But I mean, to be honest, like, if they did ever decide to, Quote Drop would be the perfect.
I think Zufari could have been nice though.
Zufari could have been nice. It's too coffee empty. So.
True. Well, whatever it is, it's okay here this February. Hopefully next year open a bit more. But overall, it is a bonus time.
Yeah, Scorpion.
It's not normally open right now, is it? So at least it's a bonus. It's nice to Fort Park and New Orleans Towers haven't done anything.
Yeah, I mean, all Towers are, but like, it's not.
It's sea life.
Heading up there.
It's sea life. But
I mean, I said Legoland is though.
Yeah, if you're 5 minutes away maybe, but right now when we're like 3 hours, 4 hours away from it, it's not worth going up to Orleans Towers for what they have. But over here, it's a nice little bonus, so it's quite impressive. Okay, standing outside of Zufari right now, and actually we found something we've never ever been into before. We normally head naturally down for the ride, of course today you can't, so instead we're going to Zufari right into Africa lookout. And you've never been here before, have you? I haven't.
I feel like I've been around, yeah, I don't know.
We've been around the queue line.
I've actually been in here before. I think the gate was shut.
Conservation work.
But yeah, like, if you want clips of like the ride going around, I mean,
it's good ride here.
And actually, if you look through here, you can see the animals. Now I'm going to get some shots of you guys if I zoom in a little bit to see. I think that's a rhino up there. Yeah, there you go. Look, zoom in. There's a rhino. That is an awesome rhino up there. And then plus, is there any animals that you see from here? Probably not a gazelle in here if there's a rhino. Wait, something there.
There's a gazelle thing. Yeah, on to the left.
Wait, is that a gazelle? Something there. Put your head up. It's just like 2 rocks, doesn't it? But yeah, Anything else? Anything else? I think that's pretty cool because you can't see from out the other end. You see from a hotel, but you can't see anything else over here. Could you get the view shot from here? We can still see a rhino. That's an awesome one. Is there a pigeon? Wow, incredible. Let's have a look at a pigeon. Where's the pigeon?
There's you.
Just right.
Just by those, that big stick that's sticking up.
Big stick sticking up. Let's have a look.
Tree that's sticking up. There's a little stick just to the left of that. There you go.
Wow, pigeon. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. What more do you want than to travel 40 minutes to look at a pigeon? There you go. That was the Safari lookout. And there's a bit more around here. We'll take you on in a sec. But I kind of like that. We've never ever going there. Nice little new thing we just done over at Chessington.
I like Safari in general. Like the Safari lookout is something special.
Something in 2015 as well, this ride, I think.
Really?
Over in 2015 this ride did. So it's been like 7 years, we finally made it into here.
I mean, when they take stuff out, you don't know it's there. Like, there used to be fencing down the middle here. And you can never tell where it was.
So subtle. So subtle indeed. One quick bonus of not having the Safari open is that over here at Chessington, during their zoo days and the February half-term events,
Zootastic weekends and Feb-ROAR-ary.
Feb-ROAR-ary, that's a very crazy one. They do something very odd. Instead of having you or I go round, you go round the Safari track.
It's pretty cool.
Now, not all of it, and if any of us enthusiasts out there, we love this experience, but you may recognise it from the ride as you make up this hill, but you basically get a viewing area of the giraffes. But for us, we enjoy walking along where the Safari comes along. So
yeah, obviously you can't do this when the main season's open.
Yeah, because the car's here. So you remember down here, I don't think it's but basically down here is where the water is.
Yeah, so that's where you see the flamingos.
That's the flamingo. You got the water, and then you recognise this. You then come down here, past all the rockwork, to then go into the grass area.
And then you turn around here, and then go back that way to the gorillas.
So that is it. That is literally the path that the car goes along, which is pretty cool. And most importantly, you get a great view of the giraffes, as well as the cool hotels.
There's your fourth one.
So, located right outside of Safari, as well as the hotels, we have got this little area, which again, not fantastic, but it's for many little animals and a play area. So this is some Barway Animal Reserve. I'm probably wrong about that, to be honest with you guys. But basically, it's got a few animals around here, very running terrains. This used to be a little game, like a little screen at the front, but obviously I got removed because. Didn't it? I remember doing it once or twice when I was younger.
We did it, but I don't think it works. I mean...
Yeah, it's a little thing, and they have also got a platform up there, but I do not remember when that was last opened. Here, you see the animals farm.
Yeah, that was quite a while. I mean, you actually got some pretty good views off the hotel, so...
Yeah.
Also, I believe if you're staying at the hotel, it's something like an evening, but at the moment it seems to be closed. So.
Yeah, so in the hotels, one of the best hotels, we've actually got a hotel vlog from the channel. It was a Safari hotel, right?
Yeah, it was a Safari hotel.
Yeah, we stayed at the Safari hotel.
Nice.
We didn't have an animal view, unfortunately, because we paid extra, but it was a really nice day. We showed you around. It was a zoo hotel.
It was a nice hotel.
It was just half term, wasn't it? Last year. It was at the end, wasn't it?
No, it was October.
Oh, October. It was October last year. So,
Actually,
November 2 years ago.
Last year. Yeah, no, 2 years ago.
Yeah, 2 years ago, because it's so
okay.
So yes, it's been a long time, but I remember staying there.
2020.
Yeah. So yeah, play a bit of drums, and then you've got a few speakers. Like I said, not that long you need in here. Just have a quick look around at all the animals, and that's basically it. There you go, from over at Safari, and actually our day at Chessington, as after quite a bit of consideration, we decided to now make a move on our day. So the attractions that we haven't done today, which are still open, include Tiny Truckers, Elmer's,
and
Sea Life,
Carousel.
and Adventure Street Carousel. There's a few little player over there and stuff as well, like the Adventure Adventure stuff, but yeah.
Nothing like notable that we haven't done today.
I'm a little disappointed today, I mean honestly, you guys, we were talking about it earlier with my dad, we were saying that if it was a zoo day, you would expect for no rides to be open, especially if it was a zoo, and it's a bonus having the rides open. But on this half term, we kind of felt like it was the park would be opening, and like Legoland did a superb job at it yesterday, with opening loads of rides up, didn't have everything, but we didn't expect that because they've been open the whole year. Well, over here, it felt like they just chucked on a few more rides, charged an extra 10 quid or so to come in, and it didn't have the same experience for us.
Yeah, I mean, personally, I think it was okay. Like, it's an okay event. Like it is, they could have done more. That's like a fact. But however, it is still quite nice to come down. Like especially if you want to get back in the theme park mood again, it is definitely worth coming down here because I mean, of course, it is a theme park. So.
Open one ride. Vampire, Dragon Fury, Rattlesnake, or Scorpion Express. Yeah, or even Court Drop. All those 4 or 5. And also maybe open Gruffalo. Open 5 and a Gruffalo, and they'll be getting thousands more visitors. And I will be leaving here today going, you know what, it was a big bonus, it was a great day. Well, over here today I'm leaving thinking, obviously we had an amazing time, just for theme park stuff, but it's a bit disappointing. And I know that if I spent £80, I would be absolutely fuming right now. So my honest opinion today, I like to be honest for you guys, and honestly, I am not too impressed with this park right now. I felt like they could have done a lot more for the offering over a very hard term. Legoland really showed us what could be an offer for parks, while here it felt a bit like a letdown. We travelled 40 minutes, not a long way to travel up.
I mean, but it was expected. I mean, this is what we were saying earlier. Like, even though you do pay to get in, like they do clearly advertise that there's only a certain amount of rides open. But also, that was really good. Is if you do climb down, everything's walk on. So
yeah, it's basically got full pass passes, but this is what I feel like should be open on a zoo day. These rides.
I mean,
it doesn't.
Toon Blast is indoors.
If I imagined a zoo day, if I was going to pay for a zoo day in the future, I'd want these ones to be open. And then if it's a February half-term event, I felt like we should have opened a big ride at a park instead of.
If you want Merlin Pass, it's definitely worth coming down still. Like, it's definitely
if you've got a Merlin Pass, come down here, experience all those offers, loads of rat animals.
We may come back at once.
And if you, we come here once. We maybe just had a bad visit today. Yeah. But if you come here, I'm not gonna say it's awful. I can say it's bad, but I'm thinking.
It's like the soft play. You just say you would have used that.
I'm thinking about for like you guys. Oh yeah, we didn't do one over at Dragons either, that like little boat ride that goes round. So for little kids it'd be nice, and if you don't come here very often it'd be nice as well. But someone who comes here regularly, you know, probably like once or twice a month, and know what it can be like sometimes, I'd rather personally, if I was you guys, wait till the best times in like September or also in July, sort of a time before the holidays. Get those times to the park, experience it then. Not too impressive event, but again, it's an effort for open, and I appreciate that. But I think, to be honest, keep it a zoo day, charge £10 to get in like a zoo days, and not advertise it as a brand new event. However, what a day has it been? Fantastic. I'll see you guys later. I hope you enjoyed the video over here on Theme Park Coastin. If you have enjoyed, make sure to check out our other videos on the channel, as well as liking, subscribing, and comment down below. But yeah, that is it from me, Tom Derek, and I will see you for the next video, probably at somewhere which is very, very exciting. Coming soon. I'll give you a little sneak peek. It starts with Disneyland. See you guys later. Goodbye.